Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm going to have a quick look at this. The crash, the brutal honesty, truth about what happened. JayEmm on cars.
Did actually.
So this is 47 minutes.
It just so happened that the.
Excuse me. 47 minutes of cringe. Cringe-worthy bullshit. It's, I think when I look at videos, often if you condense them down into, you know, what they're actually saying, it'd be like 7 minutes, not 47. But maybe my videos are like that as well. So I commented on this and I got a bit of a weird comment. So it could be that I just don't fit in with mainstream, and so I'll just show you what this video is about. We'll have a quick look, essentially what it's about. It's 47 minutes about something what happened. JayEmm on cars, and he was filming an owner driving the owner driving their BMW.
Generation of 8 Series.
So,
and the 8 Series is such a fascinating car because, well, I've been offered a few of them over my time, and for whatever reason, it's just never quite.
That's the car in question. BMW 840i.
A few different passes. Now, in that last video, I said that up until the point of the incident, he was driving. Let me show you one of the drive-bys. Made to be about 40 mile an hour, and it's a 60 mile an hour limit. He comes past. He has already passed me, and at this point, I'm thinking about turning the camera off. But I always let the car go a little bit further to give me some room in the edit. And that's when I went wrong. The car then, you could hear him put his foot down. He was basically just about getting to a straight bit of road. He hadn't quite.
He put his foot down. Right? The driver put his foot down. That's what he just said. Right? God, this is so funny.
Straightened out, but he was nearly there. And he put his foot down, and that's when it went wrong. Now, in reality, he was just going to accelerate like normal. He wasn't being an idiot, anything like that. It wasn't like...
He wasn't being an idiot. No, he wasn't. Are you sure? You know, it's like... Alright, he wasn't being an idiot.
He's now pointing effectively towards the verge. And he did what I think 99% of people would do, which is try to correct it, turned left, the rear end then came round, and I mean, as soon as that back end came out, he's having an accident, right? There will always be people that will say, oh, well, you could have done this, you could have done this, you could have done this, you could have done this. The reality is, unless you're in that situation, you just don't know. And I think most people would do what he did, which is try to turn away from the thing that's, you know, what you're clearly about to hit. Now, had he not done anything...
So he spends 47 minutes...
He's seen this before you have.
You know...
First person to arrive after me.
Bullshitting about this.
Unfortunately, where he was...
47 minutes. I know this, like, this guy is
you know,
an expert
proof that
on YouTube, video maker.
The police basically...
See, like, I click it there, 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 click it there. It must be me. Yeah, I just think that...
For him, I'll go to A&E. I know it's...
So all this bullshit...
but it's definitely from his car. It's a BMW.
And then the astonishing thing is...
Absolutely amazing. Because
his partner...
Sure for,
so, I mean...
After he was off to hospital. I even noticed this on... And I'm so grateful to his partner for keeping me up to date with things, because I think had it happened and then...
Just a lot of shit, right? So I commented, right? And I don't think it went down very well. But I think what I said was highly accurate. What I said was... The same thing happened to me in a Nissan Primera 2-litre SRI. My daughter was in the car with me and we were travelling around a corner at 85 miles per hour. We survived a considerable amount of opposite lock. I drove the same Nissan to and from the south of England and never had any trouble. Me, I blamed Scottish roads, all them corners. Now, it's a bit of a joke, but the road is very similar to the road where I lost control of my Nissan Primera, and it's because I was going too fast. So this guy, this clown, says... This clown replies, sense of the common man. So you took the corner too fast, not the same, and why post it? Let's have a look at this idiot. Sense of the common man, 4 subscribers. Oh, wrong one. So you've got to be very careful when you sense this type of mass narcissism, like with this guy. And he's very good at it. And good luck to him. But you have to be very careful. Well, you don't have to be very careful. It doesn't really matter, does it, at the end of the day? It's only a YouTube video. But so how I answered, it appears to be driver error. Only difference, my driver error was corrected. A loss of control of the vehicle, either driver, loss of concentration, poor driving skills, BMW malfunction or road defect. Unless you can explain why the BMW crashed. If it wasn't bad driving, what was it? The last bit, however light-hearted, but was in a very similar Scottish road. It's a Scottish... They're actually trying to drop them down to 50 miles per hour, the Scottish government. Sorry, my answer upset you, so that's the bit where you can get blocked. It doesn't really matter if I got blocked off his page. I don't really like the guy anyway. You know, I'm not subscribed anyway. Generally, when I have to like you normally. Well, not really. In some sense, car stuff and that, I need to like you before I'll subscribe. Or I need to see a bit of integrity or honesty somehow. Sorry my answer upset you. Please accept my apologies. Hope that answers your question. So as far as I can see, we'll just have a little look at the crash again.
I'm thinking about turning the camera off, but I always let the car go a little bit further.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
The car then, you could hear him put his foot down. He was basically just about getting to a straight bit of road. Now, in reality, and he put his foot down, and that's when it went wrong. Now, in reality, the whole thing was over. From start to finish was probably about 5 seconds. It was really quick.
So what we've got
the car then, you could hear him put his foot down. He was basically just about getting to a straight bit of road. He hadn't quite straightened out, but he was nearly there. And he put his foot down, and that's when it went wrong. Now, in reality, the whole thing was over. From start to finish was probably about 5 seconds. It was really quick. And you could hear the car change down a gear. He was just going to accelerate like normal. He wasn't being an idiot, anything like that. It wasn't like he gave it the big one, but you could hear the car change down. When it changed down, it did that. It just kicked out. So the rear goes left, the front goes right. He's now pointing effectively towards the verge. And he did what I think 99% of people would do, which is tried to correct it, turned left. The rear end then came round, and I mean, as soon as that back end came out, he's having an accident, right? There will always be people that will say, "Oh, well, you could have done this, you could have done this, you could have done this, you could have done this." The reality is, unless you're...
Because he could have. That's why there's always going to be people say that. He could have not written his car off. He could have not crashed into a tree. So you've spent 47 minutes, what was it, mansplaining? What is it? For this guy who's a shit driver. And then if somebody comes along and tells the truth, they'll more likely get banned out your page or something. I just find this like incredible. So the even more incredible part of it is the money. It's people giving money. £199.99. Is that what this is? What a big grift. £15. £100. £100. £49.99. 50, whatever that is. £10. £10. £10. £200. £20. £50. £24.99. £29.99. £100. $100, $10, $100, £10, £2, £20, $10, £14.99, 20, whatever, £10, £30, £10, 500 bahts, £20, £10, $50, tenner, 25, 20, 199, 10, 19. That's incredible. 50. It's absolutely incredible how foolish people are with their money. Look at them all giving their money away to this idiot who can't drive a car. I don't know where it's all going. Look at it. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Look at that. Look at it. Just think all the causes. Just think. I mean, this is going on and on and on and on. On and on. It's absolutely hard. It's incredible. What an absolute money spinner. Oh, you stupid fools. No much wonder the globalists are taking over. Because they would probably start fighting us if we started telling them about what's happening and what happened. And how you're going to be put in 15-minute gulags. Right, I mean, I could go on, right? I'll have to stop. It's going to take ages. Been trying to find the crash. I haven't been able to find it. Well, I've been looking at a BMW 840. Offers a blend of luxury and sporty handling, particularly in the rear-wheel drive version. While it's a large car, it feels surprisingly agile and nimble, especially on winding roads. The 840's handling is enhanced by features like optional four-wheel steering and adaptive suspension, which contributes to its composed feel and ability to shrink around the driver. I could only think that guy must just be... I'm 100% convinced he's a useless driver. I mean, modern life, everything is made... Generally, it's made easier than what it was. Because I've been driving since 1980... Well, since 1976. But, I mean, back then you had some pretty iffy cars, you know, like the Ford Capri and the Morris Marina, these cars, and you really had to, you got a feel for what they handled like, and I still tune in to whatever it is I'm driving, and you have to have a bit of an idea. I know a lot of people don't. I'm not claiming to be a mechanic, but I have an idea about things mechanically, because I've worked on cars. So you've got to have a bit of an idea and a feel and tune into the car, right? That's the car there. He's a lovely chap. I was getting to know him. He's a useless driver and he doesn't know how to drive, and he's more money than sense, and he crashes BMW. And you've put this video at 47 minutes and without even mentioning that he's a shit driver, and you managed to do that. Or maybe people are reading between the lines and they can see he's a shit driver. So basically, it's an interesting human behaviour thing here, where we've seen somebody with a lot of money fail to have a car like that, and then get so many donations from the public. Where, as I was about to say, there are so many other things you could donate your money to. But good luck to them, and it's up to them what they do, and I hope the guy does recover from his injuries. But you really have to be careful when you're driving on these roads, and you need a bit of skill. Maybe it is you're just a useless driver. No, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll get you in the next video. And you need to be attuned to your car. You need to be aware of the tyres. You need to be aware of the handling characteristics. Don't just get in it and drive it like a dummy. And I think that's what's happened here. The guy is just useless at driving. That said, we all make mistakes. And I've made mistakes. All drivers make mistakes. I think the only explanation really in that case, it can only be bad driving. I can't see how it could be anything else. It must be. So, thanks for watching. Bye.
He comes past. He has already passed me. And at this point, I'm thinking about turning the camera off, but I always let the car go. Pointing effectively toward, and I mean, it really did and does mean a lot. So, from me and from Chris, thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
But not me. Right. Bye. Go and get some children. Go and get someone pregnant. Go have some babies, you fat fucking git. Bye. Stop talking shite. Ugh.
Previously, I would probably be thinking definitely a man.
So that's us over. Thanks for watching this video. Bye. Bye.
Is that a man or a woman?